Hey, how are you guys? So, I am sitting here next to this green pond. That's Florida for you. It looks like it's solid, but it's just water. Waiting for my kid to get done with his karate. And just gonna say, hey, send you guys an update, let you know what's going on. So, as many of you know, I am now in a relationship. I probably need to change my Facebook status. Does that make it official? How does that work? Tell me your comments, or give me a heart if you think it makes it official. A thumbs down if it's just, one of those silly things we do to let the whole world know what's going on. So, I have been doing a lot. I think we all are. I think the world is in a real big, I feel it like it's a period of expansion.
Hello?
We're in a certain space and things are coming together, and we're not yet done with this COVID mess, and it's, So, I'm doing real estate. I'm starting to do real estate investing. Not yet doing it officially on my side, but working with a team, and we're cranking. It's working out well. My team is really coming together. We're starting to get systems in place. Such an important part of a business, those things called systems, and our procedures and how we're handling things and where the phones are ringing to and what's the voicemail for that. God, there's so many different parts of a business that require so much attention. And my boyfriend is more exclusive. He's a wonderful guy. I'm always amazed at what he says and what he does and how it fits so much into what I want from a man. And we're getting my house whipped into shape. We're getting the yard done. We're getting things cut down and taken apart. And man, he's a hard worker. I love it. He just takes that chainsaw and makes things happen. And you're like, oh, that's what my yard looks like when that's gone. So that's really, really good. He is definitely dealing with some pretty big messes on his past relationship. He's trying to get all that wrapped up. Life is messy. Life is beautiful. Life is hard. Life is full of trauma. And life is messy. I don't think it really makes a difference who or where we're from. It's just we always have those challenges. And I'm just so glad I've got my affirmations in place. I've got my way of looking at the positive side in place, because for me, it makes it easier. What are you doing to get through these wonderful, crazy challenges that life keeps throwing our way? What are the steps that you're taking to keep that mind, that running monkey mind of ours, in a place where you're able to cope with that day and make it better? I know I just started listening to Napoleon Hill's second book, something about the devil. I'm looking really forward to hearing it. But I was listening to the beginning part of it. So Napoleon Hill wrote this book called Think and Grow Rich, which is the basics for Tony Robbins' main conferences, the ones that people spend, anywhere from a minimum of nowadays $600 all the way up to thousands of dollars. And it's based on Think and Grow Rich. You are what you think. And Napoleon Hill wrote this book, and it's become a bestseller, and it's changed, I'm going to hope, millions of lives. And he had another book that came out, and it talks about, the title has the word devil in it. And Napoleon Hill died before it was published. And his wife, who worked for a church, was petrified that she would be excommunicated, I think is the right word, from a church if that book was printed. So she said, don't print it. It doesn't exist. Then she died. It went on to somebody else. That same person, that next person had the same idea. Don't mess with the church. It didn't get printed. It was printed somewhere in the 1990s. I don't know the exact dates. And it's just interesting how someone back from the early 1900s who interviewed, he was paid by Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest men back then in the world, to go and interview successful people. And he wrote Think and Grow Rich from those interviews. And then he's come up with a second one. And just in the beginning parts, they're talking about how they really think it's the next book to help all of us go to another level. But you know what? History hasn't changed. Life, what we're doing and where we're living is very, very different from even the 1950s. However, we are humans, and we still have so many important things that have to be part of who and what we are. And it really starts with our head. From there, it goes into our hearts. And we can control how we think, how we feel, and how we act. All right, there y'all have it. Have a fantastic day. I'll be trying to pop on here more. Take care of yourselves. Lots of love. Bye.